What's going on, guys? I got another review for you. Today we're talking about a movie called Talk to Me, which was released July 28th with a budget of $4.5 million. And compared to other high budgeted films, this movie definitely had me on the edge of my seat. Before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video so I can get the content faster to you guys. Okay, so this movie is based in Australia where teenagers play a game with the old looking hand sculpture, which when the game is played, you're supposed to be strapped to a chair while a candle is burning within the room. Then you're supposed to grab onto the hand and say talk to me, which then you're supposed to see a random spirit in front of you which no one else in the room can see. After that, you're instructed to say I let you in or something along that lines, and you become possessed by whatever spirit was in front of you. The people in the room with you are supposed to only let you be possessed for no longer than 90 seconds because after that they said the spirit could stick with you. Now for a quick side note for this game, this gotta be one of the dumbest things you can even do as a teenager. Willingly letting whatever spirit possess you just for a quick laugh is just insane to me. Then it's the fact in this movie when the main character Mia plays the game for the first time, she was so terrified from the ghost she saw in front of her that she even started crying, but then still let the ghost still possess her, so there's that. But anyway, so within this movie we learned that Mia's mother died recently to an overdose of medication or sleeping pills, and then after that Mia has pretty much been staying at her friend's house while not on speaking terms with her father. This film definitely had a lot of deception within the plot, and the film's turning point was when Mia and her friends all played the game multiple times, and we even get a montage of how much fun they were having playing the game. But then Riley, who's the younger brother of Jade, wants to play the game. When Jade has a problem with that, an argument arises, thus having Jade storm out the room alongside with her boyfriend, and then Mia allows Riley to play the game for only 50 seconds instead of 90. After Riley becomes possessed, the spirit, which seems to be Mia's mother, started talking to Mia and saying that she's proud of her, but then out of nowhere it seemed like something in Riley switched, and then he started to bang his head on the table in front of him. This scene got pretty graphic. Once the friends tried to stop him, Riley started to try to take out his own eyeball, which at this point my shirt was definitely over my face because this scene was just really out of pocket. But after a few headbangs later, they finally got the hand away from him and he was later hospitalized. The movie's makeup artist did a really great job in this movie because once I saw Riley's face after all that happened, he kind of looked like this meme I saw a couple of days ago. Now for the plot of the movie, in my opinion, was really well done because once Mia got possessed, the spirit still followed her and started to influence her decisions by portraying as her mother. I think that's definitely what got me confused while watching this because I thought her mom was actually helping her, and a huge reason I say that was because when her dad finally told Mia more things about her mother's death, the ghost of her mother told Mia that that wasn't really her dad and that he's lying to her. And once Mia locked herself into her room, her father started knocking, then banging on the door, and then she ended up thinking her dad was possessed and then stabbed him in the neck. But in the dad's point of view, he just heard Mia screaming for help in the other room, and then once he came, she was alone on the floor acting crazy, and then he gets stabbed for trying to help. Towards the end, Mia believes that she can still save Riley, but she's just being tricked into it by an evil spirit, so she tries to lure Jade out of the hospital, and at this point I'm still convinced that she's doing this to actually help. But once she actually gets to Riley and wheelchairs him out of the hospital, she's basically being led by evil spirits to push him into an oncoming traffic. But instead of that happening, Jade comes out of nowhere and then pushes Mia. And the ending, when Mia was all in the dark and you could tell it wasn't our reality by the echo sounds we heard, we saw her reach out to a hand and it was a group of people playing the same game as in the movie, but this time Mia is a spirit. And I gotta say, this is all pretty well done horror movie for the plot alone. I really enjoyed it aside from some of the acting, and whoever thought it was a good idea putting a bulldog in the movie, that's really the monster. You can literally hear this dog trying to breathe every scene the dog is in. I couldn't even pay attention to the dialogue while hearing this dog go into cardiac arrest. Oh, and then there's one scene that was so gross I just had to close my eyes. It was midway through the film and then they were playing the game and one of the guys who were temporarily possessed ended up making out with the dog. And I know some people who kiss their dogs on the mouth will probably find no issue with this, but to me that's a big hell no. This is probably one of the most disgusting scenes in the movie, hands down. Overall, I have to say for a horror movie, this one definitely had me jumping a couple times, and it's a good watch that I would recommend to anyone, honestly. But anyways, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you a lot, and we're almost at 300 subscribers, which is insane, so thank you for that. And I have been sick literally this whole past weekend, so my voice definitely sounds like trash this video, but thank you for being with me anyway. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe as I at least try to get 1 or 2 videos out per week. I'll probably sound a lot better in the next video, but anyways, take care of yourself. Peace.